Hello, friends! Everyone knows for sure, and they showed a lot about it, filmed, so to speak, the Peekaboo pendulum. In particular, who used it. Tyson used to do that a lot.
When people attack me, I do this action and force them to stay away from me.
But if you pay attention, very few people use this action in fights in the ring. Why? Let's just say that, in my humble opinion, there is a very specific reason for this. The most important thing is grouping. With Sonia, we will now try to show a pronounced pendulum. Get to work. Try to close the distance between us. Good. Do it again. And faster. 1, 2, 3. Now this girl has done everything perfectly. And why did it work? Can you make 3 pendulum movements faster? Almost the same thing happened. Great job. Listen carefully, friends. What's going on now? When we get rid of this lordosis, your back will become round. She can bend over quickly. Sonia behaved a little differently here. She began to rock on her feet. The second time, the girl did it quickly and wonderfully. Why? Since a pendulum is not a movement of the legs, it is, first of all, a tilt of the body with the help of the shoulders. And here a free fall is created. But let's start with the shoulders, because there is a place to fall. And then, because there is a free fall, there is no support for the foot. Your foot moves freely forward. Repeat the same steps with the second leg. The foot takes a step, adapting to the tilt of the body. And this other leg is released. And then there is such an acceleration that your legs easily go under your weight, under your shoulders. And when the pendulum swings, the legs will also go to the sides. Of course, even Tyson took a maximum of 3 steps in the pendulum. He would make 1 or 2 steps and then hit or jump. But these are Tyson's characteristics. What's the point of all this? An excellent action to shorten the distance, that is, you do not expect a blow, but by working with your body you shorten the distance. The opponent doesn't have time to hit you. Well, a maximum of 2 or 3 actions, and the enemy will still get used to it and will be able to aim at you. And now I'm going back to the position where it will be impossible to swing this pendulum. Perhaps, but it would not be very correct. You see, it's a curvature, lordosis. That's how the spine works. Starting to do something, try to walk. You make any movement that pulls you back because of this bend, lordosis. If you don't lower your shoulders forward and round your back, any side-to-side turn will shift your center of gravity back. In addition, if you have such a lumbar region, such a thoracic region, then when you bend over the thoracic region at this point, a conflict situation arises, which can also lead to injury. One sharp movement, and somewhere from frequent incorrect repetitions, a vertebra may be pinched. This moment may also come. Grouping is our best option. Pay attention to your knees and start moving. It doesn't matter which direction. Sonia, increase the slope. Look, this is the very moment. Together with your head, you have to swing the pendulum. If you leave your head in place, your shoulders won't move anywhere. Now you can do it faster, even faster. Well done. For clarity. Yes. Listen, now make this deflection lordosis of the spine. Please make the wrong grouping. Start moving. Something's wrong, isn't it? Come on, let's do it again. Do it wrong again now. Bend your knees, come on, go right. What do you think about this? To happen through force. Friends, have you seen how slow this is happening? Right, because you're falling. That is, this position on the back, this grouping gives you the opportunity to perform these bends. This is the correct body tilt. And you make a semicircle and leave the line of attack. This element is present in the operation of the pendulum. Moreover, it can be used both in a frontal and combat stance. Here you will walk diagonally. This is also possible. What is the position of a normal person? That's how you stand. Here's Sonia. The knees are bent. It's a curvature of the back. Lordosis. Now pull your knees back. Bent knees. Straighten your knees. This movement begins to pull you back. Now bend your knees. Bend your back in a peculiar arc. Bend your knees. Forward. That is, now the back has acquired integrity. This is a natural position when you have this spine position. Cervical lordosis, thoracic kyphosis, and lumbar lordosis are present here again. Therefore, this is a natural position. Bend your knees. So, when you straighten your knees, your back straightens, that is, pushes you back. We got rid of this lordosis because we need to move forward. Bend your knees. Straighten your knees. You see, and the weight of the body has moved forward. And in this position, she can bend over. The swinging of the so-called pendulum, simultaneously with the head. And your hands are in that position. On the sides. Here. Yes. This moment is present here. See you later. Thank you, Sonia.